Hey everybody, happy late Halloween, and welcome back to the weekly vlogs that for the second week in a row is a day late, mostly because I was just really busy yesterday with working on stuff. I got a few things to talk about today that I'm going to want a bunch of your feedback on. First, just for anyone who missed it, because again, the new YouTube notification system is really sketchy and doesn't seem to push things out to timelines very well. The next Resident Evil co-op game has started to upload as Resident Evil Revelations. We're doing the raid mode, it's me and Brandon. So it's just like Resident Evil 5 all over again, but with way less plot. The game was a lot better though, actually, despite being a budget title. It's a lot better than Resident Evil 5, so unfortunately, if you were into it just because it sucked, then you might not have the same appeal with this one, but it's me and Brandon playing a Resident Evil game, and we do plan on doing the rest of the series, and from what we've heard, Resident Evil 6 is horrendous, so we are going to get to that at some point. Alright, first big thing I want to talk about though is the moniker of The Flock, which is kind of what I've always had for the community, because A, it's a wrestling reference, and B, birds of a feather flock together, that kind of thing, you know? I thought it was a creative name for kind of the fan base, but I never really use it outside of the top of my descriptions that says, you know, join the flock, and it's just a link to a subscribe button. Yeah, I never really use that name, so I wanted to ask you, do you like that name, and do you have any suggestions for a different name for the whole fan base? Because, I don't know, going back in my videos and watching and editing, I'm usually saying like, oh, the chat said this, the comments section said this. It just feels weird not having a name for that. And I don't want to go fucking generic. Everyone's got the something army or the something nation, which is why on Twitter last month I was making fun of how from now on our fans are called the Army Nation. Yeah, no, I want like a good name. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. I'll read all of them. And you get credit if you come up with the best one. Gotta still try to figure things out here. Next, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Starting last night, really. I started playing it a lot. And I really like that game so far. We already did Xenoverse 1 with all the online parallel quests. And that was a lot of fun. And we do plan on doing Xenoverse 2 with all of the parallel quests as well. We're not quite sure when, because we've got to unlock all of them first. What Geek already has, because he breezed through that game, but Brandon and I need to find time to do that, so look forward to that sometime in the future. Next, I'm practicing a lot of Civilization 6, because I want to get to deity level difficulty to do it on the show. I've been practicing a lot. I'm at the point where I can pretty reliably beat Emperor difficulty. I seem to always be pretty strong there, but Immortal difficulty I need to start on, and Immortal's one step below Deity. So if I get good enough to start consistently beating Immortal, I'm going to start doing Deity on the show and see if I can do the hardest difficulty. The game hasn't had any AI tweaks since coming out yet, and they have announced that, you know, like usual, they're waiting to see how the metagame develops with the fans before they tweak the AI, so the AI will get smarter, but we'll see if we can get that deity difficulty done. Lastly, and this is a pretty important one for the growth of the channel, is experimenting with end cards. So you guys know that I already have like an end card thing I make and I put on some videos, but YouTube actually has an end card now that's a type of annotation. I think it only appears for people who are not on mobile and are on computers, but I guess you can let me know in the comment section of this video if that's true or not, because I'll be putting it at the end of this video. I also put it at the end of today's Resident Evil Revelations video, which I believe is the 3rd episode of that series. Basically, it's a pretty primitive annotation template that you can have to redirect people to other videos and to your subscribe button. However, it has an interesting feature that has like one advantage over just doing it myself with my own end card I make in Photoshop, which is you can have a window that is just best video for user, I think it's called, or for viewer maybe, where it tries to determine what would be the best video for them to watch next and puts that there. So I'm really curious if that's actually going to show you guys videos that you want to see. So at the end of this video, it'll have two videos on screen. The one on the right will just be most recent video, which will probably be this video when you're watching it. Centered will be my subscribe button, and the left side of your screen is gonna be the video that is recommended for you. Let me know in the comment section what video is recommended for you, and if that's a video that you like or not, or are interested in or not, because I'm wondering how accurate that algorithm is, because it doesn't seem like it could possibly be accurate at all, so I'm curious what results you guys are getting, and let me know if you like that end card, because like, I still like my own end card that I make in Photoshop, because then I can have the actual video file playing, so you can see the, you know, the game in motion that you can click on to go to that series. But I'm thinking for videos I don't put that end card on, I could throw on a really quick template YouTube end card thing in, just to fill things out, and it also lets me retroactively put end cards on videos I didn't originally, that ended up getting popular and I wish I had an end card on. So that's all the questions for this week. Just as a recap, let me know if you have any new names for kind of the viewer base, the fan base, whatever you want to call it, or if you like the vlog. And let me know if you like this kind of end card for just the occasional end card. I wouldn't be putting this on, like, I'd still have my custom one on, like, the first episode of a series, or on Flash Trash, or something special like that. But let me know if this YouTube end card thing is something that you like, and if this YouTube end card thing, what video it gives you on the left panel, because I'm sure it's gonna be completely inaccurate to your interests. Until next time, have a nice day.